What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. Today we have a camera comparison between the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Now the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus was released about 6 months ago, but these two devices have the exact same cameras. So the main camera is a 12 megapixel sensor that has variable aperture, so it can either be a f1.5 or a f2.4, and of course we have optical image stabilization, and the second lens is another 12 megapixel sensor that has a f2.4 and optical image stabilization, and this lens is used for optical zoom. The main difference between these two is the fact that the Note 9 gets an artificial intelligence mode that helps enhance your pictures, and all the pictures that you're about to see are taken with artificial intelligence mode turned on. So throughout this video we're gonna check out some daytime pictures, some nighttime pictures, then we'll move to some sample videos taken by these two devices, and at the end you're gonna be able to see some selfies. So for daytime pictures, the picture quality is pretty much the same sharpness, the same dynamic range, but you're gonna notice that the overexposing that used to happen with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus has been addressed for the Note 9. So most of the pictures that are overexposed by the S9 Plus aren't overexposed by the Note 9. And with that being said, why don't we check out some daytime pictures that I took with these two devices. And as you've seen for yourself, some of the pictures taken by the Note 9 were a bit better, but since these two devices have the exact same cameras and the same processor, the Snapdragon 845, I don't see why they can't push an update on the S9 Plus to take pictures just like the Note 9. You know what I mean? Because this phone isn't that old and it could take the exact same pictures as the Note 9. But what do you guys think? Were the pictures from the Note 9 better, or were the pictures from the S9 Plus better? What do you think? Moving on to nighttime pictures. Well, for nighttime pictures, I feel that the pictures taken by the Note 9, not all of them, but some of them look better because they look a bit sharper. So let's check out some nighttime pictures taken by these two. And as you've seen for yourself, for nighttime pictures the Note 9 does a better job just because some of the pictures look a bit sharper. Next we are moving on to some video recording. So both devices can record in 4K at 60 frames per second, but they don't get image stabilization at that resolution. We only get image stabilization for 4K at 30 frames per second. So what you're about to see was recorded in 4K at 30 frames per second. Now the colors from the videos are identical, but I feel that the image stabilization from Note 9 is better, and also the sound from the Note 9 microphone, but other than that the videos do look very similar. So let's check out some video samples taken by these two. We have our first video test between the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So I'm currently recording in 4K at 30 frames per second, and at this resolution we have image stabilization as well, but both phones are capable of 4K at 60 frames per second. However, at that resolution we don't get any type of image stabilization. So this is how a 4K video from these two devices would look like. We are moving on to another video and microphone test between the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. This time around we have a bit more wind around, so you may hear some wind aside from my voice, but other than that it's pretty quiet. We can also check out the image stabilization. I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second, and at this resolution both devices have image stabilization. So under these conditions, so basically walking, this is how the footage from these two devices would look like. So for video recordings the Note 9 is a bit better because we get better image stabilization and better sound. But since we have the same hardware, why can't we have the same software on the S9 Plus? Because it should be possible to get the exact same software and get the same stabilization on the S9 Plus. Moving on to selfies, well, the selfies don't exactly look that amazing from either device, but they're very similar in between the two. So let's check out some selfies taken by these two. So from the looks of it, there haven't been any improvements done to the front-facing camera on the Note 9. And as I said before, these two devices have the exact same cameras and just the software is different. And we should be able to get the exact same software on the S9 Plus. But I'm not sure if Samsung will actually do that and help all the S9 Plus owners out there. But what do you guys think about that artificial intelligence mode? It seems to work fairly good and probably better than a lot of other phones that I've tried in the past. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.